지하 종아. 럭키님 동하요. (350이) 좋더라고요. 오호. 기대해보고 써봅니다. (5cm로) 사용 중입니다. 5cm. 키키키키요. (5cm이요) 키키키요. 네, (5cm요) 완전 신선하네요. 하다가 안되면 바꿔보랭요. 키키유. 북미 수미 빼고 패스마스터로 중미 5명입니다.
We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. And it's Drogba. Ronaldinho. He's got the shot away! And that's been intercepted. That was well played, well stopped. And here's Drogba. Strokes it back. Well, he just didn't have any support. He's played it back. Ronaldinho.
피를로 짓고 슈네이더람 이니에스타 이렇게 사용 중입니다.
Nice sequence of passes this. And the ball's a good one here. They don't come much harder, Peter, than Giuseppe Bergami, and I can tell you that from personal experience. Traditional Italian. Even his handshake is hard. But has a shot! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Ronaldinho. And now the breakaway. And it's Snyder. He's looking to set free a runner. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Ronaldinho ploughing through the middle. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Hits one! Goal! Republic of Korea! And South Korea lead!
오.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late. So we have the first goal. Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to
오혁긴 350일 테스트 중이시군요.
Ronaldinho. And here's Hullet. Drogba. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the counter is on. Now it's Cruyff. Mbappe. There's the hit. He has done it. The grills all square in the blinking of an eye. Well,
쿠스티님 어서 오세요.
simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. That is so good. There's the shot. Now that has posed a few awkward questions. Oh, looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
수비 나가면 안 됩니다. 우주님 지하. 절대 수비 컨트롤 금지. 저도 샌백은 패박 근처에서만 잡고 나머지는 AI에 맡깁니다. 키키읍. 이번 메타는 이게 국룰. 연구 중이시군요.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, what a ball! And that is expertly dealt with. Mbappe. That's a fabulous ball. He's had a shot! Cleared without hesitation. And here's Hullet. Schneider. Oh, that's neat. And they can counter here. Messi. Luis Suarez.
네, 키키읍.
Ronaldinho. That's an excellent interception. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Nedved. Drogba. Roberto Carlos. Lahm. It's Seedorf. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Messi.
Lahm really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Nedved. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Schneider. That's good running with the ball. And here's Drogba. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chance to shoot. Can he put it away? Right card is there, and he can get that clear. This possibly the last
이게 안
play of the
들어가네.
half. Up he goes! That was superb goalkeeping.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's taking no chances there. Cruyff. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
South Korea have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He's in here! Schneider. Shot goal! It's there!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Lahm. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Messi. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Seedorf. Nicely aimed pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe! And he gets rid in a hurry.
Substitution for South Korea.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 13, Didier Drogba. Number 24,
Messi plays it short. And a shot!
Nedved.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ronaldinho. Coming on the field, number 21, Neymar. Number 12, Van Basten. Number 17, Roberto Carlos. Number 20,
Palmeiras showing
Figo.
a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Substitutions
Well, they're
taking
looking a
place.
whole lot more urgent now. Has a go! He scores! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And the shot! Goal! Republic of Korea! And again they hit the front. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send it one way, and he just slips the other.
Substitution in progress.
Palmeiras making another change here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Well, this is Mbappe! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Roberto Carlos. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Neymar. And oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. South Korea have themselves a chance from the spot. Dealing with the pressure. Much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
South Korea take the lead.
Yeah, being awarded the penalty is one thing now, but finding the net under so much pressure at this stage of affairs is another. So a big well done from me, certainly, for him keeping a cool head.
Well timed, excellent interception. Mateus, Figo. Into the last 5 minutes.
South Korea can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Now it's Figo, and that could set him on his way. And he's onside. Now the finish! And it's in! And with that goal comes comfort. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
샷이야.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace.
There will be
That's what
5
really
minutes
rips
added
defences
time.
apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And here's Van Basten. Pull it. South Korea have reclaimed it. That is a great pick out. Great ball, and he's in here. Neymar! No. And with that, the final whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired. But they had a result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
폼이
And
괜찮은데요.
now, I'd just like to
So
read
what do you
out
take
our
away
fan
from it
club
all, Jim?
members who are
South
celebrating their
Korea
birthdays
definitely
today.
impressing me here. Especially
그쵸? 히히. 데브라이너 가시나요? 키키키윽. 지갑 다쳤습니다. 전방에 애투 같은 순발 좋은 공격수도 쓸만합니다. 키키우. 치코 어디 갔나요? 노랍으로 한번 해보려고요. 치코는 없어서 우우. 노라브를 잘못 읽었네요. 바간여 드록바 너무 좋은 뜻이에요. 키키키키육 노브라. 키키키키키키키키육. 아이고 황제요. 에헴. 드록바 끝내줍니다.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of
everybody,
the
and
footballing
welcome
folk
to
in this
today's
part of the
match.
world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Drogba, a key player here, and not just for tactical reasons. This is his 400th appearance for the club.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team, and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart.
Nedved. Figo. Nedved. And Mateus. Hits one! He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Beckenbauer. And it's Salah.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Works it forward. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's in! Can he finish? Goal! Republic of Korea! A goal beyond special, however it came. 400 not out. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's beautifully weighted. It's a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Vieira. Drogba delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And it's Nedved. Now Cruyff. Indonesia trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. He's had a... They have come roaring back.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up for me. It looks as if it will happen. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Number 11.
That
Neymar.
has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well...
Oh, shooting chance! South Korea with the corner, they're first. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Mateus. Nedved. Mateus. It's Nedved! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the shot! Goal! Republic of Korea! And they get themselves in front!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Alexander-Arnold. And here's Neymar. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now the finish! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Beckenbauer. Maguire.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ooh, delicate chip through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good looking ball. Mateus spots it and intercepts. And the referee brings the first half to a close. South Korea playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going on. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half this. What's a good half. They've gone blow for blow and it's 2-2. So once again, we're underway.
South Korea clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Barella. Tomiyasu. To Barella. And he's forced to go back. Maguire. Played back to the goalkeeper. Now that's well seen too. Mateus. And it's Cruyff. And that's gone loose. Nedved really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Decent hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
South Korea have their third corner. That's a decent clearance. Knocks it out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's taking no chances there. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Drogba. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The attendance for this match
Changes him with that pass.
72,306.
Cruyff is being harried and hassled.
Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Mateus. That pass has been well intercepted. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Rijkaard. It's a sharp pass. And he welcomes it in. No, that's been intercepted. Barella. He could be in here. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Roberto Carlos. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Neymar. Bellingham. Neymar. Let's make sure that's not getting through. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Bellingham. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Nedved did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. 75 minutes played.
Indonesia merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Figo. Oh, such a clever touch. Figo wins the duel this time. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Drogba.
Really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, this is a great position. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And here's Cruyff. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That looks a cracking ball, and he's certainly onside here. Figo.
That's just playing it safe and simple. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And here's Drogba. That is a brilliant interception. In comes the corner.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
역잘 도전 키키유.
Nedved moves short. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it is something for both, but ideal
기어가.
for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get.
키키유.
The weeks ahead. How would you sum up?
South Korea certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging
확실히
spells.
템포는 엮이니 쉽지 않네요. 그래서 5cm로 했죠. 키키키유. 수미 뺀 이유가 그겁니다. 나부 하나 가져가 봅시다. 수비가 괜찮아요? 진호님 유. 키키읍 지지입니다. 아니 무슨 대낮에 고수분들만 있어요. 어차피 수비가 바보라서 공격이라도 되자 컨셉입니다. 오호.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Ronaldinho. Drogba gets flagged offside. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Right to Park Ji-sung. Pull it. Lam is onto this. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department.
Could be danger here. And it's Lam. Pull it. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Another throw-in. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, that's nice. Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's neat. Ronaldinho. Oh, sweet feet. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Pirlo. Plenty to aim at here. Drogba.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That has ended up in no man's land. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. South Korea, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Iniesta. Mateus. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Drogba driving forwards. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Nedved is... Iniesta! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And South Korea lead! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Drogba.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
아,
That's a nicely weighted pass.
들어가 볼까 한번?
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Lam. Neither of these two want to come off second. And he's had a hit.
Well, he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him. He can hold his head high.